Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Arcade Treasure Center. Well, I want to start off by saying we've had some fantastic sales. In fact, the last couple of days, our sales have really gone up and we have had some great sales. So I know myself, along with a lot of you, because you're resellers or you're sellers on different platforms, I've been trying to figure out how to increase my sales on eBay. Let me tell you, I did something I probably thought I would never do, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. I've been running sales, promoted listings, relisting, listing new items, doing a bunch of different things, trying to see what does better on eBay and how to create more sales, because everybody wants to generate more sales. Well, I finally did something that seems to be the best so far. But first, let's get into today's sales. Let me show you some of those great items that sell, some of those things that you could be selling if you're out at garage sales or flea markets, or you happen to come across these items in your own home that you could turn around and make a profit. So we're going to go ahead and start talking about those sales right now. Well, the first sale that I want to talk about is probably our lowest price sale out of all of them. This is a Helen Reddy, I Don't Know How to Love Him LP. This is a vintage LP. This sold for $6.99 plus shipping. But if you've never watched the channel, I've explained this many times and I'll do it real quickly. We bought a record lot for $50 that contained about 500 records. And we have been selling these off at various prices. Like I said, this one sold for $6.99, and we've sold them up to $15, $20 without a problem, and depending on the artist. So we're making our money back quickly. We've already made our money back, and everything we sell from now on is just a profit. So yeah, $6.99 is not very much, but the buyer did pay the shipping, and it goes out the door. It's one less record. So I have been saying in my videos lately that I've been running a few sales, and that's generated some more sales by running some different sales. I've been running 10% sales, some 15% sales, sending offers, that kind of thing. And yes, that's helped generate sales. But everything that I'm going to show you in today's video has just been a regular price without the sale. So let me go ahead and show you the next smaller item with a lower price. And that is, I sold one of these. You can see I still got a whole bunch of them there. But that is another Amdro mosquito bombs, and these sold at regular price, one individually, for $9.89. That 50-cent retail arbitrage at Walmart. That was another little sale that I sold. So that's two of them, two little sales. And I think I've got a couple more, maybe one or two more smaller sales, but the prices start increasing. So let's go see what the next item is. All right, so this next item, you see I got to keep ducking. I put up a new roll of bubble wrap. In fact, if you want some bubble wrap, I'll put down a listing down below where you can get bubble wrap at a great price. It'll be down there in my description down below at the bottom of the video. But until then, I'm going to duck underneath this newer roll until it gets a little bit smaller. But we did sell an item over here, which is this right here. And I've got it in the bag to keep the dust off of it, and it holds the cord that comes with it. And this is a little boombox radio, which I'll show it to you right here. So what I have here is a Simier AM/FM radio and cassette, and it is brand new out of the box. And basically, I didn't have to pay anything for me. It was given to me. So this was nothing for my cost. The person that received it actually received it as a gift, and actually received two of them because they were wanting a cassette player, and they decided to keep one and give me one. And they had already opened it and taken it out of the box and thrown the box away, but they never actually played this one. In fact, you can see the cord is still wrapped up and it's still clean, doesn't have any issues. That's why I had it in a little plastic bag. And a lot of people have been asking me about these clear plastic bags lately, and the where I get them. And honestly, I'll put a link down in the description down below to these, but these are clear bags that they self-seal. You take the tape off and it just seals, and they have a little warning label right here that says, it's a suffocation warning label, basically for keep away from children. I actually buy these whenever I can get them at the lowest price, and I can find them on eBay, or I can find them on Amazon. Either way, I find them at the lowest price. I usually buy buy them in bulks of 1,000 because it's cheaper that way, but you can buy them in smaller amounts or mixed lots. This size is I think 11 by 9, but I do have like 6 by 8, 4 by 6s, and I think I have some that are like 15 by 22 or something like that for larger items. But I can buy these, and like I said, if I'm already cleaned an item up, or it's new, or I want to keep the dust off of it because it's not in a package, and that's what I use it for. And it's real simple. Put it in, and like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put in a little business card when to sell this. But that's what I do, is just peel this off and seal it shut. Put it in the box and mail it out the door. All right, so now we're going to go over to the N2 bin. And I had this item listed for about a year, and it finally sold. And I did one thing to change the listing, and when I did, it sold within about 4 or 5 days. This is a Micro Inventions keyboard, and basically this is a Windows 95 keyboard. Now, it comes with its paperwork. It's there. It's brand new, and it was in a box. And let me make sure this doesn't fall. Let me just say that the box that this was in was torn up on the edges. Probably somebody had it stored, and their dog, cat, or some critter got to it and tore the edging of the box up. It looks like it had been chewed up on the corner. Well, I had it listed, and I put down in the listing that it was brand new, no damage to the keyboard, just the box was messed up. And like I said, I had it listed for about a year. Kind of forgot about it, but it never did sell. So what I did was I changed the description and took out the part about the destroyed box, and I went ahead and retook pictures of the keyboard without the box, because in the description and in the pictures I did show that the box was kind of tore up, but I took that out, took brand new pictures of the keyboard. I didn't change the listing, I didn't relist it, I didn't end it and sell similar. All I did was just go ahead and keep going without the box, and it sold, like I said, in about 4 or 5 days from listing it. So this sold for $30. And the other thing I'm not doing in this video is I'm not telling you whether or not I charge shipping or it's going out free shipping. This was charge shipping, but I'm not going to say that in this video. Let me set that down right there. I'm catering to the idea that a lot of you are already selling on eBay. And let me just tell you, if you're new to eBay and you're trying to figure out whether people charge shipping or do free shipping, it basically boils down to, when you get ready to list an item, you look up the eBay sold comps to see what other people are selling for. If the majority of the things are free shipping, then you probably should charge free shipping. If the majority of the items are people charging shipping, well, I would go that way. Or you could just do like a lot of people do when we do free shipping. We just wash the price of the shipping into the cost of the item. So for instance, if I sold this for $30 and I charged shipping on it, and it was going to be $10, then it would be $30 plus shipping. Or if I washed the price in, like I said, then I would say, okay, I'll list it for $40 free shipping. And then that way you kind of wash the price in that way. Let me just say, if you are new to eBay and you haven't noticed or haven't heard, you get a discount for printing off your labels off of eBay, which most of you already know this. But like I said, if you're newer to eBay, if you use the eBay app to print your labels, or you use sites like Pirate Ship or something like that, that prints your labels, they get a discounted retail price. And it's basically, it's a percentage off, which means the average person that was to go and take this item and ship it, and say it would have cost them $14 to mail out at the post office, would only cost eBay sellers $10 to ship it, but the buyer paid $14, which means you could either give them a refund or you can pocket $4. All right, so we'll go this way over to the R bin. And in the R bin, I sold an item that you can find just about at most tobacco shops. And I'll show you what it is so you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, you can't sell tobacco on eBay or any other platform. It's illegal. But this is what I got to sell. This is what I sold. Monte Cristo Epic. And it's a cigar box. It's a wooden cigar box. This is from 07 was the time of frame of this cigar box. And like I said, you can go to any Tobacco shops, cigar shops, just about any tobacco shop that sells or has cigars, and you can generally pick up their old empty cigar boxes for about $1. Some of these have some good value. Some really good name ones have some really good value on them, and I will usually go and buy lots of times the one tobacco shop I go to, they'll have a lot of maybe 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that, selling them for like $5 a lot, and I'll buy them. Now I haven't bought them in a long time, and let me see if I can get the lid back on this real quick, and I'll show you that this is an empty cigar box, and that's all it is. 52 by 6 Toros is what was in there. So go and pick up cigar boxes for $1 when they're really unique and different, and turn around and sell them, because this one sold for $22. So the next item is just sitting right over here in this bin, and this is my kind of catch-all bin, like a lot of them. But I sold this right here, and let me go take it back over here to the table where you can see it. This is a glass lid. You see, here's another one of those bigger bags I was talking about earlier. And like I said, I don't remember what this is, 12 by 20 or something. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, let me get this out of the bag real quick. Sorry about the camera work. Whew. But I just wanted you to see that this was just a clear copper chef lid. There we go, copper chef. And it's just clear, new replacement lid. And this sold for $20. Hot in here. I got the air conditioner off to run this video. But anyway, right over here on the Q shelf, I sold this item. If I can get it down, this was a really good item. This was a really good find. I think I paid $1.99 for this at the thrift shop, and it was brand new in the box. And it is a Hercules Unbreakable helicopter. Yeah, so we'll get it back to the table, and I'll talk about this one real quick. All right. So here I have the Nano Hercules Unbreakable helicopter. But like I said, I paid $1.99 for it at the thrift shop, brand new in the box. It shows somebody or a person or a kid or someone stepping on it, and it says you can even step on it and it won't break. I don't know if I trust that, because to me anything's breakable if it's really done right. But anyway, this was still a really nice find. I picked it up and I turned around and sold it for $24. Not bad. All right, let's go around here to the M3 bin. And this is something, again, you should keep an eye out for if you come across things like this at the garage sale, just about anywhere, maybe your own home. And that is anything that has to do with a Ninja coffee maker. And this is a coffee scoop, and on here, it's an original Ninja coffee bar scoop. In other words, it has a little hole right here, so it would mount on the coffee pot of the Ninja coffee maker. And this little guy right here came off of our old coffee pot that broke, no longer worked. So I stripped it down for all accessories. I sold everything. If you watch my videos, you've seen me sell bits and pieces and parts of it. And this sold for $9.99. So I sold an item on the M shelf, which I think I gave somebody a really, really good deal. And it's kind of close. But this is what sold here, and it's a little cassette briefcase, and it's heavy because there's cassettes in it, and I'll show it to you why it's a good deal. All right, let's take it around and come over here to the thing. All right, so inside this cassette box is a whole bunch of basically classic country cassettes. Now this is an old cassette suitcase, and originally the cassette suitcases all had a little plastic piece in here that would hold the cassettes individually, and this would hold 24, but that was missing this piece, and this one was sold I sold it as is, plus with all the tapes in it, and I sold this whole thing right here for $18. Not a bad sale. I paid 25 cents for the case at a garage sale because of that reason, and all the tapes were part of a cassette buy that I bought, that I paid like $10 for about 150 cassettes. So this has already made my money back. All right, the next item I sold is over here on the game shelf. Actually, it's up here. I'm gonna have to set the camera down so I can get that and show it to you. So I sold this item right here. This is a UCopoly game. And let me show it to you in this light. So this is a UCLA-opoly. Basically, Monopoly made, as you've seen, a whole bunch of different kinds of Monopoly games. And they made ones for all different types of universities and all the different schools. And that's what this one is UCLA-opoly. And you can see it has the price of $3.89 for it. That's what I paid for it. It is complete. I did check it out. It is a complete game. And I didn't want to try to rub this off or get it off. I was afraid it'd take off that kind of blue that's on here. So I went ahead and listed it as is, and it sold for $22. All right, so I don't want you to think that every sale is always the best sale or a great sale or an awesome sale, because some sales and some things that you buy are just wrong. This is called the perfect push-up, and you can see right there it's perfect push-up. And if you don't know what these are, basically you get down to do a push-up, and when you push on the concrete, you push yourself up and you twist, so that way you're not putting strain on your wrist and you get a little workout while you're doing it. Well, a lot of gym exercise stuff sells pretty good, and a lot of it doesn't. But I've seen these in the stores, and when they first came out, they were super popular, and they were a really, really good price. And when I came across these at the thrift shop, these were, I think, $1.99, so about $2. Another price sitting on, but about $2. And I thought, hey, that's going to be something I'll sell for about $30 or something easily. Well, lo and behold, I get home, and if they're brand new in the box, you can sell them for about $30. But if they're out of a box, used or anything like that, and these actually look like they were probably never used. I mean, there's no scuffing on them at all. However, there's no box with it or anything, and I was only able to sell these for $14.99. I'm gonna make a little bit off of it, but still not as much as I thought I was gonna make. All right, next sale. All right, so the next item is actually a rather heavy item. It's not very big, but it's heavy, and it's down here. Oh man, this thing is heavy. This thing probably weighs, I haven't even weighed it, probably about 20 pounds, and it's got a really good item in here. So I'm gonna get over here to this table so I can show it to you. We just talk about what it is. And as you can see, I used a original box that it came in, that it was probably shipped in. All right, so these are what they call Anderson levelers, and they're for trailers. So anybody that has a camper or a trailer, basically you drive up onto this and it balances itself out and levels, and it can rise up to 4 inches, so it's pretty good. And these are the little blocks that sit up underneath, so once it's rised up, you just slide this in place and lock it in, so your tire will be sitting right up in here. Now this, like I said, is a very heavy item. It'll be shipped out through UPS. That's the easiest way for me to ship this one out. It's going to be through UPS. And the buyer did pay for the shipping. Oh, I wasn't going to say all that. When the buyer paid for the shipping. But these sold for $79.95. And I think that was a really, really good sale. I got them for $5. Well, the total for today's sales, the gross sales, was $427.65. And I think that's a fantastic day of sales. Many of you out there would love to get that kind of sales every day. And for the last couple of days, our sales have been doing that because of one thing that I did. I did something I thought I would never do, and that is promoted eBay listings. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. You're saying, I've watched your videos, Roy, and you've done promoted listings before. Or maybe you're thinking, I'm never going to do promoted listings or sales, or I'm not going to give eBay any more money than I have to, or whatever the case may be. Well, I just want you to know that I did something unique with my promoted listings. Again, something I thought I'd never do to get these kind of sales generated. In fact, I've got a list of all the things that I sold, and I've also done a breakdown so that way I could show you exactly what I did to generate. And like I said, this is a day 4 now of being able to make great sales, and I will show you in part 2 of the video. So it'll be actually the next video. So I appreciate everybody for watching. I'm going to get all these wrapped up, and if you're not yet a subscriber and you'd like to see that second video and you don't want to miss it, then be sure to click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up like button, because it really does help out the channel. And over on the side over there's a notification bell, and if you click that notification bell to on, you'll always be notified when a video gets put out, and you'll be known when the second part of this video comes down. That'll have the breakdown of what I did and what kind of profits I'm making and exactly what I did to generate the sales that I've got. All right, well, I appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks for coming. Everyone, take care, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day. Bye-bye.